Hi there, it's Sarah from the couch again. I am so sorry that I conked out on you guys yesterday, but I almost did it tonight again, but I was like, I can't do that, I gotta do this right now. It's 10:15, but I am sleepy and I just had a snack, and so I'm like, probably gonna go to bed soon. First off, I wanted to say thank you, as always, to all the viewers and all the comments, and Kim and Carla and, anybody else that I don't know your first name, but that you view regularly and comment. I know I don't respond, and I'm sorry. It's just I've been so busy. But I do read everyone because it comes to my email on my cell phone, and so I read them, but I can't respond to them from there. So I'm sorry that I don't respond. But thank you, your words of encouragement, they do help me so much, and it just makes me feel not as lonely when I know that there's somebody out there thinking about me, So thank you. And I'm trying to think of any questions that I got lately. One was, where did I get the printer? It was at Best Buy. It was $59.99 for an Epson all-in-one wireless printer. I think the sale goes from this last Sunday to Saturday, but I'm not sure. Another question that I got, I think, was about my kids eating tacos. Madison is not really that horrible of a picky eater. She's 5.5, almost, 5.25. But then again, I don't really offer her a lot of things that I know that she doesn't like, so. But what I do give her, she does eat. Now, Alana, who will be 3 in May, is very picky. And I can rarely get her to eat anything with meat in it. The only protein that she gets is peanut butter, almonds. She won't touch eggs. So, yeah, even ground meat, she will barely ever touch. Like, if I give them, pasta with meat sauce, she will, eat around the little pieces of burger. She just does not want to have any part of it. She will also occasionally eat some chicken nuggets, stuff like that. But about the tacos specifically, I use ground turkey. I actually prefer the taste of ground turkey to ground beef, and it's less expensive. I think I said that the day before yesterday also. Sorry. And then on theirs, I just put a little sour cream on a fajita-sized flour tortilla, a little bit of sour cream, and then the taco mix, which is just the ground turkey with the taco seasoning in it, and then shredded cheddar cheese on it. That's the way that the little one will eat it. Madison likes it also with a little bit of lettuce. So that's what I try to do. So that, I hope, answers your question about that. But other than that, I can't really get her to eat ground beef unless it's inside of a burrito or a taco. I'm trying to think of any other questions that I had on the vlogs lately. Somebody said that I got a $5, it was a Taylor, I don't know your username, but said I got a $5 extra care buck back for the Nivea lip, but they were $10 for 4, and I used $6 worth of coupons, so my total would have been 4, and I thought they were free. So if I actually got 5 back, then I actually made $1. So I don't know. You may be right. I just thought that they were free, not profit making. But either way, it's pretty good. Speaking of, Carla, I know that you mentioned that you don't do the Nivea lip and that you prefer the Blistex. And I usually did too, because I like the little milk and honey, the yellow ones, like that are just in the single tube, and like the pink one, and then I think they had a plain light blue one. I didn't really care for those either because I really like my, where's my purse? Let me get it real quick. My purse is not over there. Here it is. I really love my Blistex Deep Renewal. It's like my favorite lip balm. But Blistex doesn't usually have a lot of deals. Nivea does have more deals than Blistex does. Now, these are the two kinds that I got of the Nivea. One is a Kiss of Smoothness, lightweight, fast absorbing formula, and one is a Kiss of Moisture, Seals and Moisture Rich formula. So this is rich and this is more lightweight, fast absorbing. So I have not tried this one yet, but I have tried this one. This is the Kiss of Moisture, and I find it very similar to this Blistex one. You said maybe chalky or something. I'm not sure if you were talking about like the color on your lips or if it felt chalky to you, but if you like this, if you've tried the Blistex Deep Renewal, and this is also similar to the Blistex Moisture, this one is. So if you like either one of those, I think you might like this one, which is the richer one. And if you don't like so much of the richness of it, because it is a bit, I don't want to say greasy, but you know, I'll say greasy. This one, which I have not tried yet, might be even better. So, I mean, if you don't like those other Nivea ones, you might like these too. So I just wanted to say that. Okay. So I've wrapped up that, and if you've asked me a question and I haven't gotten back to you, I'm sorry. The medication that I'm taking is Lexapro. That's the antidepressant that I'm on. That's an SSRI. Similar to Celexa, I think. And one of the highest rated antidepressants out there. That's why I tried it. And then the anti-anxiety that I'm on is Klonopin, which is a benzo related to Xanax or Valium, but it is longer acting. It's not like more of like a hit you and kind of go. It kind of takes about an hour or two to kick in, and then it's just more of a calmness that kind of lasts. So it wouldn't be good for panic attacks or whatever. Okay. I think that's all the questions that I had lately. So now it's time for another talk about haters. If you're new, I am a Christian person. I'm not, I don't think, an in-your-face Christian person, and I am by no means a holier-than-thou Christian person. And it's really kind of tough to be out there and say that you're a Christian, because you either come off as a hypocrite or... I had this in my mind earlier and then I forgot. I can't remember what I was going to say about that, but it's like if you say that you're a Christian, then people expect you to be perfect. And of course, I'm not perfect. And I did talk about this a few days ago, in that I know that I do things that I shouldn't do. So I either come off as a crappy Christian or I come off as like I don't know, a hypocrite or something. But you know, I still have feelings. I still have my own human nature. Sometimes I choose to do the Christian thing, and sometimes I don't. You know what I mean? So it's always a struggle, because I believe that doing the Christian thing is kind of the good person thing. Not to say that if you're not a Christian, you're not a good person, but what I'm saying is that I feel better about myself as a person when I do the Christian thing. And that would be forgiving, thinking about others before myself, loving my enemy as myself, putting God first, you know, that kind of stuff. So what I'm beating around the bush at is that the other day I had a comment that was kind of nasty, and I'll read it to you. Now, it's not the nastiest comment in the whole entire world. It didn't make me cry. Not that I can cry, because on this medication I can't cry. But, you know, it wasn't so nice. So I'm going to read it to you guys, and then I'm going to tell you what I have to say about it. And of course, these cyber bullies, or whatever you want to call them, they never have their own videos up. They never have any information about themselves. They never have a picture up. And they usually have newly created accounts so that they can troll around YouTube and on the internet and, you know, be mean. And I see that someone here has replied a couple times, and so I'm going to read this, which I hadn't seen these replies, so I'm happy that you guys are sticking up for me. Sorry if the lighting's bad, I'm going to read this here. Okay, so the comment was on 246, and it was from Lil Addy 89. Says, "Not to be rude, but are you going to do something with your hair? Don't you have a coupon for some hair color? I can understand having a bad hair day, but every day? Geez. I guess doing your hair and makeup was just a phase. You used to keep yourself up better. I know you're a stay-at-home mom, but you don't have to let yourself go." Now, before I go on to the responses here that I haven't read yet, to you, Lil Addy 89, if you don't want to look at me, you don't have to look at me. Bye. And I will pray for you, and I already have prayed for you, that God will touch your heart and help you in the ways that you need help, because of course it was rude, of course it was mean-spirited, and if you feel the need to be that way to people, then there's something missing in you. And I hope whatever that is, I hope that God helps you deal with that so that you can be a better person. And for all the haters out there, this is my channel. Nobody's forcing you to watch my video. If you don't like the way I look, don't look at me and don't watch my videos. If you don't like the way I talk, don't listen to me. Don't watch my videos. This is me. I'm here. This is me before bed. You don't know what I did with my hair today. You don't know what my situation is, probably. You don't know if I had makeup on earlier today or not. It's 10:30 at night. And not to mention that if you have been watching and paying attention and actually cared, going through quite a bit of a depression and anxiety time in my life, and my husband just got deployed. So no, doing my hair and my makeup is not on the top of my priority list right now. So, that's what I have to say to the haters. Now, let's see what you guys have said back to her. Nnootin, which I haven't heard from you, honey, so if you're defending me here, then I appreciate it. What a ridiculous comment. A woman doesn't need makeup to look good. Stay-at-home military wife. Thank you, sweetheart. You can call me Sarah, though. Looks great and has natural beauty. Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you. I personally think people who overdo the makeup, especially when they are just going to the grocery store and not out to dinner, look silly. Thank you so much. You are really so sweet. And then that person got a response. All I'm saying, this is from the original writer of the nasty comment, is a little makeup and a brush can work wonders. She doesn't have to look like a magazine cover, but she can fix herself up a bit. She used to keep herself up a bit better. Right? I have gone through phases. That's what happens when, and I can guarantee this person does not have small children, and that she is probably not dealing with depression and self-esteem issues and whatever else. But I don't know why I'm defending it, because you all that like me are probably on my side and understand what I've been going through. I mean, yes, I could take better care of myself. It's on my to-do list, but it's kind of at the bottom of my to-do list. You know, I've got bigger fish to fry right now. But anyway, and then that person got another response from Miss Speaking, and it says, and she didn't used to film videos right before she went to bed. Thank you, Miss Speaking. Appreciate you. And then somebody else got a response, but I didn't read this person's. Hold on, because they were in order, and then this one wasn't. Oh, maybe somebody deleted their comment or something. VMOWRY81 said something to the rude person, and the rude person said back, it wasn't rude. I'm being real with her. She needs to start keeping herself up. I need to start keeping myself up. Says who? Says you, who I have no idea who you are, or do I care? Says who? My kids? Do you think they really care? Do you know I stayed in the house from like last Monday until like Saturday night? Do you think I had any reason to do my makeup and my hair? Who cares? I need to keep myself up? Boy, I think you've really got your priorities in order too. And then she said back, oh, then this is what the VMOWRY81 said. Not trying to be rude, but you were rude. There totally wasn't a kinder way to say what you said, huh? Exactly. If you really had a true kind heart and you actually cared about me and my well-being, and you thought, wow, Sarah, you know, you would feel better overall if you got up, dressed up, and showed up, which I just talked about the other day, which is what I'm trying to do. No, I'm not dyeing my hair or curling it or putting makeup on, but at least I'm getting dressed in the morning. And when you are depressed, it's baby steps. So if you really cared and had a kind heart for me, you could have said it in a nicer way if you meant it to help me. But you didn't mean it to help me. You meant it as in, this is an obligation of me as a woman that I need to do my hair and makeup. For what reason in this world? To get others' approval? To feel better about myself? Possibly. But you didn't have a kind heart to me for that. And then Pink Sweater Chick, hello, said, "This is such a hateful thing to say to her. She's pretty the way she is. If she chooses to wear more makeup or change her hair, that is up to her. None of us look like movie stars 24/7, and I'm sure you don't. It's sad that you hate yourself so much that you have to be ugly to her. She is also going through a rough time and doesn't need anyone bringing her down. If you can't say anything supportive or encouraging, shut up." Exactly. Thank you, all my sweet friends that are sticking up for women, sticking up for me. I appreciate you so much. And I wanted to go into more what I did yesterday and what I did today and all the busyness and craziness, but just not going to go into that today. It's kind of boring anyway, every day just going through everything I did. But I wanted to talk about this tonight. And I'm so glad I'm doing these daily vlogs again because I really am feeling more connected to you guys. And just more connected to the world in general. You know, I got out today and did a play date, and it was nice just to have a little social time, you know, with some other adults and everything, and I actually was feeling a lot better. And, you know, it's in these times lately that I really realize how depressed I was before and how far I've even come to now. And I'm so appreciative of that. And I want you guys to really know that YouTube and the subscribers, the viewers, the friends, what have you, on here have supported me and encouraged me so much that it has definitely been and continues to be a facet of my recovery. And I don't want to be melodramatic, but I'm just really appreciative of you guys. And if any of you are also vlogging and would like me to watch your videos, please let me know, because I'm actually looking for some good people to start subscribing to, since the Sherman Show went away, and I know I already talked about that earlier this week, but I want to be there to support you guys too. So anyway, I know this is probably a really long vlog by now, so now that I'm all energized, I was like all tired before and I'm like hyped up now. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go to bed. I started watching this like forensic show or whatever, but I think instead I'm going to go to bed and read, and then I'm going to go to sleep, and I will see you guys in the morning. Excuse me. Would you guys please leave me any comments of anything that you would like me to share, or that you may be curious about, or have questions about, or want me to talk about, or want me to show you, or anything like that? Because I don't want you guys to get bored just listening to my day and all that every day. So, since I'm not dieting right now. So, let me know. Okay, good night.